Hi, I'm Kalyana, and I'd like to talk to you about the Clarity personality type. So Clarities tend to be very, let's just say they use their mind a lot. It requires a lot of mind power and demand on it for work, for school, for creative projects. They tend to have very high stress, and so what they need is a way to keep the body going, to keep their mind functioning, because they're using it so actively. So you can see how this would really be something that would apply to someone in the workplace, someone at school, trying to learn new subjects, studying exams, go, go, go. But even the individual, like the mom who's going all day long because she's got to run all these errands and do all these things and remember all these things she has to get done. So they tend to be just push, push, push. And so because of that, you really want to support the systems to be able to function at that very high driven level. You would see this even potentially in someone, let's say, who also has Asperger's or potentially even obsessive compulsive. And part of the reason it applies there is it helps with the brain being able to really think and be clear, but they also need to kind of break out of these patterns that we might call like a hamster wheel, something that repeats as a loop over and over again, where that's the person that would become OCD. So we're trying to support the mind in having clarity and having a little bit more focus towards what it wants to do, but not focus because it necessarily needs to really slow down. It's a focus because it needs to keep going. Like you can't stop your work and take an hour break. So you need that brain to keep going, to keep functioning, to keep going at that level. So Clarity is really wonderful in the ways that it supports all of that, including, we're looking at that personality needing adrenal support typically, cortisol support, things like that, and helping them to have the clarity they want so that their day is theirs. They feel refreshed and in charge of their day and more relaxed and ready to go get them again. I also want to mention that personalities are not set in stone. You're going to shift and change from one personality to another just during different phases of your life and different experiences that you go through. Life is long, so we have a lot of things. Sometimes we have challenges with our health. Sometimes we have challenges with anxiety and worry. Sometimes we have challenges with grief and sadness. And sometimes we have to be highly driven and perform at a very high level. Other times it could be confidence. You can see how your personality can change from time to time and through different challenges that we go through during life. So our goal here at Kalyana is helping you always be your best self, helping you be in charge of your life and your emotions and the way that you feel, to help you understand what they look like, how they are, and all the many ways that you can make yourself feel stable and calm and happier on a daily basis.